Why do 100% of royal reunions come with a twist? It seems that every time the royal family gathers, there's always more going on beneath the surface than meets the eye. The world watches, the press speculates, and yet the real story is often hidden behind palace walls. The British monarchy, with its centuries of tradition, is a masterclass in public spectacle and private intrigue. Every handshake, every glance, every carefully worded statement is analysed for hidden meaning. And when it comes to family reunions, especially those involving King Charles, Prince Harry and Prince William, the stakes are higher than ever. The public may see a united front, but behind closed doors the dynamics are far more complicated. So why did King Charles choose to meet Harry alone after nearly 2 years of silence and distance? This wasn't just a casual father-son chat. The decision to meet privately, away from the prying eyes of the public and even other family members, was deliberate. In the world of royalty, nothing happens by accident. Every meeting is scheduled, every guest list scrutinized, and every conversation potentially historic. For Charles to break protocol and meet Harry in such secrecy suggests a level of urgency and perhaps vulnerability that we rarely see from the monarch. Was this a moment of fatherly concern, or a calculated move to reshape the future of the royal family? And why was Prince William, the future king, left completely in the dark? For someone so central to the monarchy, being excluded from such a significant meeting is more than just an oversight. It raises questions about trust, strategy, and the ever-shifting alliances within the royal household. Let's break down what really happened and why this meeting could change everything. William has always been seen as the steady hand, the dutiful heir, the one who would carry the monarchy into the next generation. To be sidelined at such a crucial moment is not just a personal slight, it's a signal that the old rules of royal engagement are being rewritten. On September 10th, King Charles and Prince Harry met privately for nearly an hour. This wasn't a publicized event, nor was it on the official royal calendar. The meeting was shrouded in secrecy, with only a handful of trusted aides aware of what was unfolding behind closed doors. The palace, known for its tight control over information, went to great lengths to keep this meeting under wraps. Security was heightened, staff were sworn to silence, and even the usual palace routine was subtly altered to avoid drawing attention. For those who know the inner workings of the royal household, these are telltale signs that something significant was happening. No Queen Camilla, no Prince William, just father and son after almost 2 years of frosty silence. The tension between them has been well documented, with public statements, interviews, and even books fueling the fire. Yet here they were, face to face, with no one else to mediate or interfere. The absence of other family members was no accident. By stripping the meeting down to its bare essentials, Charles and Harry were forced to confront their issues head-on. There was no room for diplomatic small talk, no buffer of royal protocol, just two men, bound by blood and history, trying to find common ground. Insiders say this wasn't just a cozy catch-up. According to those close to the palace, the atmosphere was tense but hopeful. Both men knew the stakes were high, not just for their personal relationship, but for the future of the monarchy itself. The conversation reportedly touched on everything from family grievances to the public perception of the royal family. There were moments of honesty, even vulnerability, as both Charles and Harry acknowledged the pain of the past few years. But there was also a sense of pragmatism, a recognition that for the monarchy to survive, old wounds must be addressed, if not healed. King Charles had a motive. He wants to heal the royal family, to mend the fractures that have made headlines around the world. But there's more. Some believe he's also thinking about the monarchy's long-term survival. By reaching out to Harry, he's not just acting as a father, but as a king who understands the importance of unity. And maybe, just maybe, he's hoping to bring Harry's family back into the royal fold, restoring a sense of normalcy that's been missing for years. For Charles, the personal and the political are always intertwined. Every decision he makes as a father has ripple effects for the institution he leads. The world is watching to see if he can bridge the gap between tradition and modernity, between duty and love. He hasn't seen his grandchildren, Archie and Lilibet, in over 3 years. For any grandfather, that's a painful reality. For a king, it's also a public relations challenge. The absence of Harry's children from royal life has been a constant source of speculation and sadness, both for the family and for royal watchers around the globe. The image of a grandfather longing to see his grandchildren is a powerful one, and it humanizes Charles in a way that few royal stories do. But it also highlights the deep divisions that have kept the family apart. For Charles, reconnecting with Harry could be the first step toward reuniting the entire family, including the youngest generation. But here's the twist. Prince William had no idea the meeting was happening. Despite being next in line to the throne, William was kept out of the loop. This wasn't just a minor detail, it was a calculated move that sent shockwaves through the royal household. For William, who has always played by the rules, this was a jarring break from tradition. The royal family is built on hierarchy and communication, and for the heir to be excluded from such a pivotal moment is almost unheard of. It raises questions about where loyalties truly lie and whether the old guard is making way for a new approach. Reports say he was totally blindsided. Some sources claim he found out only after the meeting had already taken place, leaving him feeling excluded and perhaps even betrayed. For a family that values protocol and communication, this was a major breach. The emotional impact on William shouldn't be underestimated. He's not just a future king, he's a brother, a son, and a man who has weathered his own share of public scrutiny. To be left out of such a crucial conversation is a blow, both personally and professionally. It's a reminder that in the royal family, even the most powerful can be left in the dark. Some royal watchers even think Charles is playing peacemaker and strategist, hoping to nudge William and Harry closer together. By meeting Harry alone, Charles may be testing the waters, seeing if reconciliation is possible before bringing William into the fold. It's a delicate balancing act, one that could either heal old wounds or deepen the divide. The role of peacemaker is a risky one. If Charles succeeds, he could be remembered as the king who reunited his family and strengthened the monarchy. If he fails, the rift could become permanent with consequences that reach far beyond the palace walls. Was it a genuine olive branch, or is the king thinking 3 moves ahead? In the world of royalty, every gesture is loaded with meaning. Charles knows that every move he makes is scrutinized, analyzed, and debated. Is he trying to secure his legacy, or is he simply a father longing for peace within his family? The answer may be both. For Charles, the personal and the political are inseparable. Every act of reconciliation is also an act of leadership, and every family decision has implications for the future of the monarchy. The world is watching, and the pressure to get it right has never been greater. One thing's clear, the royal drama isn't over yet. With so many secrets, shifting loyalties, and unresolved tensions, the story of the House of Windsor continues to captivate the world. Every move, every meeting, every whispered conversation adds another layer to this centuries-old saga. The public's fascination with the royals is as much about what we don't see as what we do. The intrigue, the speculation, the endless guessing games. These are the threads that keep the royal story alive. And as long as there are secrets to uncover, the world will keep watching, waiting for the next twist. Smash that like button if you want more royal secrets, and tell us in the comments. Was this reunion about family or about power? Do you think King Charles is truly trying to bring his sons back together? Or is he playing a much bigger game? We want to hear your thoughts, because in the world of royalty, every opinion counts, and the next twist could be just around the corner. As the dust settles on this latest royal encounter, one thing is certain: the story is far from over. The choices made today will shape the monarchy for years to come, and every royal watcher, from Buckingham Palace to your living room, has a front row seat to history in the making.